How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here with another episode of Once Upon a Time. We're on episode 3 of Season 7 as we are continuing into the new terrain that we found ourselves into as we began this season. Although we did have a bit of familiarity with the last episode because we had the return of Emma, albeit it's only going to be for this episode seemingly, although given the breaking news that she offered in the last episode, I assume we're going to see her again when we do close things out. So yeah, I mean, we already had a happily ever after with Emma, but it just keeps coming, doesn't it? Which is good to see, given, of course, the events of Storybrooke came to an end. So we don't need more trouble whilst we, thought we could breathe a big sigh of relief. The evil's been defeated, darkness banished. Yeah, so... But yeah, it was really, really great to have Emma involved to kind of push things along, especially in regards to the whole Hook situation, because we found out in regards to Rogers in the Hyperion Heights situation that is the Wish Hook incarnation and not our Hook, I guess. So of course, it's still going to be a bit eerie, isn't it? But like I said, Wish.com Hook. So, yeah, no, I'm looking forward, though, to getting into this episode. So with that said, it's episode 3 of Season 7 of Once Upon a Time. Let's go.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, apparently...
Hey there.
See, I wouldn't have done that either.
Tiana.
No, maybe she's right. Maybe I am cursed.
No, come here. Come here.
Not in the way you think. Well, I think I'm cursed. Just bad luck that just comes my way.
Was already do her a favor. I heard him say that they were meeting this afternoon in Hyperion Plaza, across from Belfry Towers.
Public officials redeveloping the neighborhood at the expense of the new guy. This is good. This is really good. I mean, it's bad.
It's bad, but it's good for
story.
us.
It's a bad. So, research guy. Fun.
Baby steps.
Hey, look, is it gonna be fun being on a stakeout for like hours, being bored out your mind in the car?
You, like to have a bad
Come on.
What is that?
It's faster than any horse. That's all you need to know. Get on.
It has magic
Hold on tight.
gas in, because how?
It's for a friend.
Wheels of justice must keep turning, I suppose. Yeah, look, I won't be long.
Yeah, he's gonna
Who
follow
am I
him.
to stand in their way?
Well, I know you're gonna tail him. Yeah. Why does he look like Nick? He looks like Nico Hulkenberg.
The community garden's in trouble. If I had a nickel for every customer who came in with that.
I'd have 2 nickels.
I don't know how it's happening so fast, but
kidding.
Victoria's ripping it up right now. Getting it ready for her stupid car. Deems the property essential to the public good. So how do we do that?
Yeah, how do we
Petition.
brand... Oh,
Get enough
yeah,
people to sign and Belfry's done.
yeah.
Well, look who's the leader of the people.
Yes, I'm a regular queen.
You lived with her. Do you know what that is?
No.
I
Well,
think
it can't
she
be good.
does.
By now, she's learned there's a resistance. You want to fight? Don't worry. It's coming.
Maybe we can help.
Hey!
You look surprised.
Everything's coming together.
I bet there's something magical under the garden. Something my grandmother wants to get her hands on before we do.
Honestly,
And that's
one storyteller to
thus
another just seems
speeding
a little,
up the demolition of this slot. Oh no!
We hit something!
Lucy might have a point. Yeah, should they be allowed on here? I'm just saying. I don't know if that's... Because it's, dangerous for civilians. I'm just saying.
Neither was a cemetery. It was
Like
like
it never existed, yeah. Because it didn't. All the memories of your family are fake. It's just the curse.
Of course, you're not gonna take a word for it, but...
Maybe they moved the cemetery, or I could have had the wrong address all along.
Stretching,
It's
aren't we?
definitely irrational. Closer or what? There's nothing here.
Oh, hello.
Yes! There is! I knew it! Look!
It's a piece of glass. Well done. that's what's going through his mind.
Yes, I suppose it's time we had a proper talk.
Coffin.
Yeah, sure is.
Wait.
Let's start with the coffin.
That's her father's.
Or what you did to my father.
Shit.
So you've learned the truth.
Anastasia.
Wait, as
I
in...
understand she's perfectly preserved.
As in...
There's one tiny breath left inside this precious little body. And I've saved it until I could save her.
Shit.
It's hard.
Yes, I will. Because you're going to get it for me.
Oh, no.
Because if you don't, every
No.
person in that little resistance you've joined will pay the... You're about to stop.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
A brochure of your crappy condos? Why would I care about that?
What if one of these crappy condos were yours? And Lucy's, of course.
You just
Wow,
gonna give it to me?
that is... So you're just bribing her to let
This
go?
fighting isn't going...
Do you have some Sprite? I'm kidding. I'm not that drastic. Shit. There's gonna be... Nah. She's not gonna go through with it. Well.
Mom?
Lucy, what
Oh,
are
well.
you doing here?
If this is what it takes, I don't want to be together.
Oh no. And... It's just so perfect for her. Oh no, you're not gonna rap. Oh. You've done Mr. Hulkenberg a favor. Fuck's sake.
Called to that lowlife. He makes one to me. Enjoy the rest of your day off.
He believes. Tiana said that he'd give up his life for the cause.
And
if
so
that
she...
would save everyone else, then...
But in a sense, he did not ask for his heart to be taken, I guess.
That kind of sacrifice is never okay.
Oh, wow.
What's this
Gina.
about anyway? Because the Victoria Belfries of the world, they will take everything you have if you let them.
You have to stand up and make them small. They think they have the world. Just take that world away from them.
And when you're done, start planting. We're gonna show
Nice.
Victoria Belfry that we're not just gonna stop her from destroying this garden. We're gonna make something wonderful here.
And she's gonna have to do it.
Together.
She's just gonna have to embrace it. Suck it up. Move on.
You let your stepmother walk all over you and call you Cinder. Hello.
Yeah.
But you know, there's a reason for that. Punishing yourself.
So much
Take my
guilt.
advice.
Really, like that
If you
is
wanna take
on
this
your
one-
mind.
Not someone else's.
I love Regina. Gotta love her.
I was just backing up. And it's just Ella now.
Ella.
Nice.
And we can't storm Lady Tremaine's
Ella.
manor. It's a trap.
She's waiting for us.
Good. I love how
Okay,
she's got
then.
Ella's
Let's
back.
pack up.
All you have to do is believe. and you're getting there.
It's all these small steps, and then he's just gonna be like whammied. Abigail, oh. That was planned. Wait, is.
I'll take it from here.
Anastasia. Unless it's something for her upcoming magic show. Now, this would be quite the magic show, wouldn't it? Wait, is that,
I said, come into the light. My prisoner.
Really? Because the way I see it is that we're both shackled in our own way.
I was gonna say, it seems like it's a ping pong.
Is the actual prisoner?
Yeah, a ping pong battle of who's the prisoner here.
This daughter back. But then you'll have to deal with me.
I mean, she seems delightful. I'm not gonna lie, she does seem delightful. Whatever her game is. Yeah, so... Ooh, things picking up there, like, especially with the whole Anastasia thing. And with her at the very end, whomever she is. So, yeah. But no, I'm not, like I said, there does seem to be a bit of that vibe, I would say, of familiarity. Like, I don't know, you get that Regina Rumpel vibe in a sense, so especially in terms of, like, you know, who is the one that has the most power here. Because she seems so confident that she can stand on, above Victoria, so... Yeah, so we got some answers as well with this episode with how Tremaine has beef with Jacinda, Cinderella, or Ella, disowning the Cinder name, of course. But yeah, Anastasia rolling into things, and with her being the daughter of Tremaine and her dying, and there is that responsibility on Ella. Yeah, there comes an explanation to why there's beef, why her father died, and that she has garnered so much hatred that she'll stop at nothing, really. So, yeah, it was very, very interesting to see how things, you know, panned out in this episode with that explanation about Anastasia and how you have Tremaine trying to resurrect her with the heart of the truest believer, of course, aka Henry, so, which was not going to happen whatsoever. So, yeah, and it was very, very interesting seeing the difficulty that Ella had to go through, really, in terms of, like, because you could see what she was trying to do, because what I was thinking at first was, oh, she's going to play Tremaine like a damn fiddle, isn't she? She's going, you know, how it's like, oh, this is the heart of the truest believer. But it does make sense about that guy, because, you know, he was willing to die for the cause, and there is a huge amount of belief. She didn't want to go through with killing Henry. But, you know, your mind starts to work, doesn't it, in terms of, well, you know, surely he's got a heart of belief, really, if he's willing to die for this cause and whatnot. So, yeah, but still, it was, I mean, even if he was willing to die for the cause, I mean, he would have been taken by surprise, right? So, because it's not like I don't think he would have said something along the lines of, oh yeah, take my heart, sure. But even then, I don't think that would have worked anyway, so, yeah, because, of course, Henry is a special kind of, well, with Henry's heart, it's a special, it's a different kind of brand, isn't it? So, with him being the heart of the truest believer, so, yeah, but, Yeah, I really, really did love, of course, that whole exchange between Regina and Ella, of course. Like, especially with what Regina did in terms of catching Ella. So, there's a bit of irony there, from her snatching out hearts and turning them to well, I wouldn't say, I was going to say cinder, but I think dust is a bit more of an accurate description, right? So yeah, but yeah, it was still a really, really nice message though, like from Regina to try to fight back with forgiveness, and was someone who essentially did encourage her to stick around with the resistance. So and there's a bit of a tie into the present day situation with, of course, the condos, and how the garden was at risk. So, and how initially, especially with how Lucy was not really too pleased about the burning of the petitions, that creates that defeated atmosphere, but there is that little bit of hope that's reignited in terms of rallying the people. So, yeah. And it is really, really great as well, because they're not as much of a resistance as, of course, what happened in the new Enchanted Forest, of course, but it's still a bit of a resistance. It's still a bunch of people trying to speak out against the main bad, in this case, Victoria Belfry. So there is a little bit of a resistance going on around Hyperion Heights. So yeah, but I am very, very intrigued to find out who that person was in regards to who Victoria was speaking to at the very end of things. So yeah. So it is very, very interesting. I do wonder, I do wonder if she can be definitely considered to who Rogers is looking for in terms of his missing kiddo. So yeah, because I do think that he did make a mention about the fact that Victoria has a hand in surely has a hand, right, in terms of the disappearance. So yeah, but if that woman is locked away, that maybe she could be who Rogers is looking for. So we'll just have to wait and see. But she is she is a curious case, in my opinion, with the fact that she does have it out for Victoria. So I don't know. I'm low-key kind of getting Rumpel Regina vibes in terms of like how one is trying to stand on top of the other, etc. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen as well. There is shreds of Maleficent as well, way back in season 1, where we had to deal with her, of course, at the end of season 1. Because there was that iconic moment from Emma as well, where she truly blossomed. So yeah, but like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what her full game is. But she is currently a prisoner, and I don't think that's going to be a season-long thing. And I feel like she's going to definitely be a concerning factor. So yeah, but yeah, it was very, very interesting stuff with this episode, especially with Rogers trying to do the right thing as well. Weaver's there, so yeah, and he's still giving me a bit of a discomforting vibe as well. Is Weaver? So yeah, more definitely to unravel there. But good on Rogers for doing the right thing with that guy. Like the guy that he was speaking to, the guy that I said looked like Nico Hulkenberg, because he does. like, I had to do a low-key double take because he kind of did look like him, but, yeah, he tried to fob Rogers off, not happening, and, yeah, it is really, really good to see that Rogers is on, you know, the great path, that, I guess OG Hook would be proud of, so, yeah, but yeah, it was really, really good stuff, like, especially in terms of, Lucy trying to get Henry to believe as well, and I feel like he was kind of close in this episode with the events of with the events that panned out. But I do feel like the grave was kind of the gravestones were a kick in the stomach. So now, obviously, we know what happened. What the deal is in regards to, I guess, Lucy being there. But yeah, I do wonder what is the big deal with the gravestones. I'm wondering if they're just empty coffins to kind of solidify in terms of Henry's mindset that his wife and daughter are dead. So whereas we know that Lucy is right there. So yeah, I do feel like that's more so like fake graves to kind of get the mind thinking, okay, well, yeah, they're actually dead. Any kind of magic talk, any kind of talk about the facts that Jacinda is Cinderella, you have the heart of the truest believer. It's all part of fiction. Yeah, it's to help solidify that mindset for Henry. So because I felt like when she handed back the glass shard to Henry, I feel like there was a moment where he was considering things. So yeah, but I think I think visiting that grave, especially being completely completely flustered in terms of the missing graves and all of that. I think finding them again has completely wiped the floor with him, and he's back in terms of believing that any talk of fairy tale and all of that being an actuality, it's just ludicrous. So yeah, but no, overall neat stuff with this episode. Really enjoyed it, and excited to explore more this season of Once Upon a Time Season 7. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!